In this video, join us on a mouthwatering journey as we explore the most popular breads from around the world. From the soft and fluffy Japanese milk bread to the crispy and chewy French baguette, we'll be giving you a glimpse into the delectable world of bread. Bolani bread is a popular flatbread in Afghanistan, made from a thin layer of bread dough filled with vegetables like potatoes, spinach, and lentils, then baked or fried. Lavash bread is a traditional Armenian flatbread, typically served with a variety of dips and spreads like hummus or bey ganache. Damper bread is a type of bread popular in Australia, traditionally baked in the coals of a campfire and made from flour and water. Luchi bread is a deep-fried flatbread popular in Bangladesh, made from wheat flour, water, and oil. Pão de queijo bread is a type of cheesy bread originating in Brazil, made from tapioca flour, cheese, and eggs. Montreal bagels are a distinct type of bread originating in Canada, typically smaller, denser, and sweeter than traditional bagels. Mariquita bread is a type of bread popular in Chile, resembling a French baguette but with a thicker crust and chewier texture. Xiaobing bread is a stuffed flatbread originating in China, often filled with ingredients like beef, pork, or vegetables. Pan cubano bread is a traditional bread in Cuba, similar to French bread but with a sweeter taste due to the addition of sugar or honey. Liba bread is a type of bread in Egypt, commonly used for making falafel sandwiches and made from flour, water, and yeast. Pupusas bread is a popular type of stuffed bread in El Salvador, made from masa flour and stuffed with various fillings like cheese, beans, or meat. Injera bread is a spongy, sourdough-like bread in Ethiopia, commonly served as a base for stews and other dishes. Baguette bread is a long, thin type of bread originating in France, often served with butter or cheese and used for making sandwiches. Khachapuri bread is a popular Georgian bread filled with cheese and other ingredients like mashed potatoes or spinach. Pumpernickel bread is a type of heavy, dark rye bread originating in Germany and often flavored with molasses or other sweeteners. Rugbrød is a dark rye bread from Iceland, made with a sourdough base and typically baked for hours in a slow cooker or underground oven. Paratha is a layered flatbread popular in India, made from a mixture of whole wheat flour, oil, and water, often served with curry dishes. Roti gambang is a sweet Indonesian bread made from flour, yeast, and palm sugar, often served for breakfast or as a snack. Songak is a traditional Iranian bread made from whole wheat flour and baked on a hot pebble-filled oven, resulting in a unique texture and flavor. Soda bread is an Irish bread made from flour, baking soda, buttermilk, and salt, typically baked in a round loaf and served with butter. Challah is a braided Jewish bread made from eggs, flour, and water, typically enriched with honey or sugar for a slightly sweet flavor. Ciabatta is an Italian bread made from wheat flour, water, yeast, salt, and olive oil, with a soft interior and a crispy crust. Bami bread is a traditional Jamaican flatbread made from cassava flour, typically eaten as a side dish with fish or vegetables. Kare pan is a popular Japanese bread filled with meat or vegetables and coated with panko breadcrumbs before being deep-fried. Taboon bread is a traditional Jordanian bread made from wheat flour and water, typically baked in a taboon oven and served with hummus or other dips. Roti canai is a popular Malaysian flatbread made from flour, water, and ghee, often served with curry dishes or as a snack with condensed milk or sugar. Hobbs Tall Malti is a traditional Maltese bread made from wheat flour, water, salt, and yeast, typically served with olive oil or tomato paste. Tortillas are a staple bread in Mexican cuisine, made from corn or wheat flour and often used as a base for tacos, burritos, and other dishes. Kabs Kesra is a round, traditional Moroccan bread made from wheat flour, semolina, yeast, and salt, typically served with harissa and olive oil. Tigerbrood, or tiger bread, is a Dutch bread with a unique cracked crust formed by a paste of rice flour, water, yeast, sugar, and oil before baking the bread. Rewena Perioa is a traditional Maori bread from New Zealand, made with a sourdough base and often flavored with ingredients like kumara or pumpkin. Lefse is a Norwegian flatbread made from potatoes, flour, and milk, typically served with butter, cinnamon, or other toppings. Podplumek is a Polish bread made with rye flour, sourdough, and honey, often served with savory dishes as a side dish or appetizer. Roa de milho is a Portuguese cornbread made with a mixture of corn flour, wheat flour, and yeast, often served with soup or other hearty dishes. Karavai is a traditional Russian bread often served at weddings and other celebrations, typically made with wheat flour, eggs, and milk. Roja is a Serbian cornbread made with cornmeal, flour, and eggs, typically baked until golden brown and served as a side dish with cheese or meat. Gyeoranpang is a South Korean bread made with flour, sugar, eggs, milk, and a whole egg baked inside the bread, often served as a breakfast or snack food. Appam is a Sri Lankan bread made from a fermented rice and coconut milk batter, often served with curries or other spicy dishes. Kisra is a Sudanese flatbread made from sorghum flour, typically baked on a hot griddle and served with stews and other savory dishes. Limpa bread is a traditional Swedish bread made with wheat flour, yeast, and syrup, typically served with meat dishes or other hearty meals. Simit is a Turkish bread with a distinctive twisted shape, made from flour, water, yeast, and molasses, often covered in sesame seeds before being baked until golden brown. Crumpets are a British bread made from a fermented batter of flour, milk, and yeast, typically served toasted with butter or jam. Biscuits are a staple bread in American cuisine, typically made from flour, baking powder, milk, and butter and often served with gravy or as a side dish for savory meals. Naan is a type of Uzbek bread made from wheat flour, water, salt, and yeast, often served with meals or used as a base for sandwiches. Arepa is a popular Venezuelan bread made from pre-cooked cornmeal and stuffed with cheese, meat, or other fillings. Malawak is a Yemeni bread made from layers of dough brushed with oil and cooked until golden brown and crispy, often served with dips or as a side dish for stews or other dishes. If you like this type of content, please consider leaving a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
If you loved this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, leave a like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching.